Leopards 24, Huddersfield Giants 10 at the LSB on a very stormy and blowy day at the Leigh Leopards Den. It was another good knock this from the Huddersfield Giants. They've impressed in the first two rounds against Warrington and against Leigh, despite not winning. As for the Leigh Leopards, well, they're in dreamland, aren't they? Let's be fair, you beat the Rovers out there last year. You didn't have a sniff against Wigan. You've got yourself 2 points in round one. And of course, in this same fixture, it was the round one fixture last year. Huddersfield came to the LSB and won. So that's 4 points that you didn't have last year that you've already got this year on a day where Edwin Pape signs for another 6 seasons, 2031. Wow, incredible. Are we over 50? Incredible stuff there for Edwin Pape and the Leigh Leopards. That is a great bit of news. Great to see Edwin committing not only to the Leigh Leopards, but also to Super League. We're going to look forward to seeing Edwin Pape over the coming season, as I'm sure you are too. It was a great start, it has to be said, for the Huddersfield Giants. Oliver Wilson, a great try from him. I thought George Flanagan on debut was outstanding. Real quality there from that young lad. Another youngster. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, Leigh Leopards had a couple in Keenan Brand and Hodgson on the other wing, who also fared very well on the day. But this was all about young George. He had a great start to his Super League career. Lovely kicking game. Lots to build on there. I'm sure the Huddersfield Giants faithful will be delighted. The Cowbell Army ringing those cowbells for Georgie boy, and rightly so. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Keenan Brand try, very nice on the right-hand side, but of course, it was Huddersfield who led at the break by 8 points to 6. And you know what? It was tight. If it had been even at that point, then fair enough. It was a very tight game. I thought first half, like I say, I think Huddersfield's kicking game with Lollahea and Flanagan was really good. But then in the second half, Gareth O'Brien really started to impose himself on the game as well. And things started to open up a little bit for the Leigh Leopards. David Armstrong, another brilliant performance from him. We spoke on the Final Whistle podcast that's available now for you to listen to. You know, should the trainer of Huddersfield Giants have told the referee to stop play when Jake Bibby was down? Of course he didn't, and a beautiful planned move, it's got to be said. The outstanding play. You know, Armstrong really did make sure that he was disguised. It was the disguised run from Armstrong, wasn't it? And then the ball flips out to him and he puts those afterburners on what was a very soggy track. Imagine what he's going to be like, lightning fast, when we get into the spring and summer months. Really excited by what David Armstrong is going to bring. We have got just so many great fullbacks in Super League this season. Field was on fire this weekend. So was Welby. Duffy still in the groove. Now Armstrong thrown into the mix as well. It's going to be a wonderful season seeing these number ones really strut their stuff in the Betfred Super League. Other players, notes in dispatches for Robbie Mulhern had a very strong and disciplined performance yet again down the middle. I thought, you know, Tessie New looked the part again. Nice try from him. The final try, the clinching try, really. I mean, that really put the game to bed, didn't it? I think they're settling in really well are the Leigh Leopards' new players. Tom Burgess did about 20 minutes in the first half, another 20 in the second half. You know, it's ringing in my ears what Steph keeps saying. Should you be playing marquee money for a pop forward? Could that bite at the end of the season? We'll have to wait and see. I mean, don't get me wrong, I thought Big Tom, I think Gareth O'Brien, he shrugged off in the first half in what was a colossal hit. Get out of the way, son. That was a very interesting one indeed, wasn't it? George, we know, is a quality prop forward. Still got plenty in the tank to give. Like I say, marquee money, is that the right decision? What's your thoughts there? Cowbell Army fans, are you happy with what Tom Burgess is bringing to your team at this moment in time? Let us know in the chat. But all in all, like I say, Leigh Leopards will be delighted. 2 wins that they didn't get last year. They are second in Super League, just behind St Helens. They'll be delighted with that. As for Huddersfield, even though it's 2 losses on the spin, I think there's a lot to build on. We know they've got so many players still to come back, Clune, Milne, etc. They're all due to come back in the coming weeks, and that will, of course, give them a little bit more bite and attack going forward. So all in all, I think both teams will be quite satisfied. Horrendous conditions. There you go. Right, let's get into the 3-2-1 where I'm going to go. The 1 point has to go to Oliver Wilson in defeat. I thought Wilson was superb, absolutely superb. Not just his try, which he took really well, but 28 tackles in D. He carried the ball 13 times and he made 102 metres. You've got to give Ollie a bit. I mean, when he got given that number 8 shirt going into the new season, there were a lot of people going, you know, is Ollie Wilson ready to step up? Well, on this showing, absolutely, yeah. Great performance from Ollie Wilson. Many congratulations to him. 2 points I'm going to give to Ethan O'Neill. Last week I went Frankie Holton. This week I'm going to go to Ethan O'Neill. That's backed up that performance from round number 1 really well. 29 tackles in D, 3 tackle busts, 13 carries for 83 metres. A solid second row performance from Ethan O'Neill. He looks a really astute signing. Many congratulations to him. But the man of the match has to go, doesn't it, to David Armstrong. A try and assist, 4 tackle busts, 2 clean breaks, 15 carries, 142 2 metres. Go on, lad. What a way to mark your entry at the LSV. Your fans will be overjoyed with what you brought on Sunday. A fantastic performance from you. Yeah, I mean, all in all, really enjoyable game. Great to have rugby league on a Sunday, isn't it? Outstanding to have rugby league on a Sunday, especially where you can sit back, relax, see that big hit from Tom Burgess, watch a quality try from David Armstrong. What more do you want other than, roast beef, Yorkshire puddings, and a little bit of mashed potato? You know what I'm saying? Outstanding stuff that on a Sunday, and we've got another game next Sunday as well. I'm overjoyed. I'm sure you're overjoyed. Well, we've got plenty coming your way the rest of the week here on Super League Raw. Don't forget, you members, the round pack that's coming tonight, Monday night for you. As as a special show just for you guys. We've got Super League Raw Weekly on Tuesday, the Social Club for members on Wednesday, Captain's Run for members on Thursday. All the In the Sheds are going to be back from next Friday. And of course, the Final Whistle podcast available now for round 2 and will be available for round 3 on Monday morning next week. 7 days of rugby league. Maybe you want to consider becoming a member. We hope you've enjoyed these round 2 offerings of In the Sheds. We'll be back for round number 3 next week. Enjoy your week, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your rugby league. We do. And we'll see you very soon.